Okay, folks, last video that we did together, we talked about empirical formula, right? Chemical formulas that have the lowest reduced subscripts. So today I'd like you to take those ideas, that content that you learned from the video and we've been talking about in class, and apply it to this problem. We're going to have one problem today, and here it is. The compound contains 48.0% oxygen. So there's our first element. Let me grab a marker. Okay. 40.0% calcium, and the remainder of this compound is carbon. Okay. So we basically have calcium, carbon, and oxygen reacting in some ratio, mole to mole to mole, that we don't know. Pause the video at this time, take a stab at this, do your best, and we're going to get back to this solution step by step. Okay, let's see how you did. Okay. We're given percentages and we don't know the percentage of carbon. However, this compound only has 3 elements, so we know all 3 percentages have to equal 100% of the total compound. So the first piece of information we have to figure out is what percent of this is carbon. Well, it's pretty easy, right? If I add up 48 and 40, I get 88. Deduct that from 100, and we get 12%. Right? So let's assume we have a 100-gram sample. The percentages directly translate from percentages to grams if we do that. So 48% oxygen becomes 48 grams. Why? If you assume a 100-gram sample, if you have a 100-gram sample, 48% of that is going to be 48 grams. The remainder of this is carbon, right? So what we now know is the mass to mass to mass ratios, but once again, formulas, especially empiricals, are not written in a gram to gram ratio. So we have to convert these amounts of each element to the moles of each element using molar mass. So let's use that. Convert the grams to moles using, here we go, molar mass, periodic table. Okay. I take the amount of grams of each element, I divide it by the molar mass, right? This is 48 divided by 16, which is 3 moles of oxygen. 40 grams of calcium times 1 is 40, divided by 40 is 1 mole of calcium. And we have 12 grams of carbon divided by its molar mass, which is 12. So we have whole number ratios. This is nice because we don't have to do any other steps. We're done. We don't have to multiply these by a factor to get whole numbers because they're already whole numbers. So I'm simply going to write this as a 1 to 1 to 3 ratio. Okay. If we take the lowest of these numbers here of moles, 1's the lowest. This is kind of a no-brainer, but if it makes you feel better, 1 divided by 1 is 1, so that's Ca1. 1 divided by 1 is 1 carbon, and 3 divided by 1 is 3 oxygens. Okay. So now we have this formula, which is in the lowest reduced subscripts, and we answer the problem, right? So 1 mole of calcium reacts with 1 mole of carbon, which reacts with 3 moles of oxygen to get us calcium carbonate. All right. Good luck on these. Keep on looking at the videos. If you're struggling, ask me in class, and always follow your rules. All right. Until next time, good luck on these, and I'll see you in class.